Welcome back, race fans, to the Pacific Coast International Raceway, home of the Kraken, and the Vintage Sports Car Tournament semifinals, brought to you by Mountain Strong Concrete, serving the greater Seattle-Tacoma area. Mountain Strong Concrete, where we deliver solid futures. And by Redline Derby Racing, the center of the universe for all things diecast racing. RedlineDerby.com. Welcome once again to Pacific Coast International Raceway. I'm your host, Vinny. Let's get started with the introduction of the first round, the first four racers. Up first we have number 69 Arlo in his Shelby Cobra. Next up is Farrell Patrick, number 44, in his Corvette Stingray. Then we have Boondocks, number 18, in a Triumph TR5. And finally we have Blackie Mutton, number 98, in his Jaguar Type D. Alright, race 1, lap 1. Arlo has the pole, with Farrell Patrick next to him, Boondocks and Blackie Mutton following up in the rear. And they're off. Coming down the back straightaway, Arlo has a nice lead. Coming around the second corner and coming down Pine Hill, Farrell Patrick gets in front of Boondocks. And Farrell Patrick spins out and loses it. And Arlo flips on his side, down by the concrete straightaway. And there's an accident. Looks like Blackie Mutton hit him, allowing Farrell Patrick to take the lead and the win, and Boondocks to take second. Blackie Mutton rolls into third, and what happened to Arlo here? He went off the edge and down. Looks like he landed on a car at the Minute Cafe and flipped her over. But then he missed the cop cars. We'll have to see if Arlo's okay, and then we need to go back and see exactly what happened here. Coming out of the fifth corner, Arlo oversteers, hits the edge of the guardrail and flips the car on the side, comes to a stop on his side. Then Blackie Mutton comes along, plows into the back of him and sends him over the edge. Meanwhile, Farrell Patrick and Boondocks take advantage of it and make the pass, with Farrell Patrick going on to take the win. Lap 2, we have Farrell Patrick in the pole position now and Blackie Mutton on his left. And they're off. Coming down the back straightaway, Farrell Patrick has a nice lead. Arlo takes second, coming down Pine Hill and into the big chicane. Arlo flips his car, gets back on his wheels, but we're not sure what happened there. Farrell Patrick brings on down for the win, with Blackie Mutton right behind him. And it looks like Boondocks will come in third. Where's Arlo? Arlo is off the track, in the bushes. Let's go back and see exactly what happened here. Coming through the big chicane, Arlo understeered this time, rolled his car, but ended up back on his wheels. Got rear-ended by Boondocks, it looks like, and that probably put him on the edge, which dragged him off the track. Race 1, lap 3 now. We have Farrell Patrick with the lead, and Boondocks and Blackie Mutton tied for first, and Blackie Mutton in the pole position. And they're off. Coming down the straightaway, Blackie Mutton's got a lead, followed closely by Farrell Patrick. As they come down, the group gets tightened up. And Boondocks tries to make a pass on Farrell Patrick, but can't do it, and there's a bit of a jam up in the corner. Blackie Mutton now is taking it down and almost loses it, but ends up taking first. Farrell Patrick will come in second, and Boondocks third. And once again, Arlo ends up in the dirt on corner 5. He's just not having a good day. Not sure exactly what happened there. Looks like he started to spin out in the big chicane, got backwards. And as he came, he got inside. He got off the track a bit, got inside of Boondocks, and Boondocks just pushed him right off the track. Lap 4 now. We have Boondocks in the pole position, Arlo on his outside. And they're off. Coming down the back straightaway, Boondocks has a little bit of a lead. Arlo's challenging him, and Arlo makes the pass and puts a block on Boondocks. Meanwhile, Farrell Patrick tries to take the lead back from Boondocks to take the second, but he cannot. Come down this final straightaway now. Arlo takes the win, followed by Boondocks and Farrell Patrick. And Blackie Mutton is on the edge of the track, at the top of the track. Let's see what happened to Blackie Mutton now. A little bit of damage to that guardrail. I suspect he might have plowed into it. Come around the corner now. As we come down, he indeed slammed into the guardrail and came to a dead stop right there. That means Farrell Patrick and Boondocks are the top 2 score getters, and we'll be moving on to the finals. Congratulations to Farrell Patrick. Congratulations to Boondocks. Great racing, fellas. And to Arlo and Blackie Mutton, thank you so much for coming to Pacific Coast International Raceway. We enjoy you here and hope to see you both again here soon. Race 2 now starts out with Mr. Dark, number 13, in his Corvette Grand Sport. And we have Sneaky Bob, number 21, in his 64 Corvette Stingray. Up next is Blank, number 0, in his Nissan Skyline. And last we have Coots, number 63, in his 1973 Porsche 911. Starting off, Mr. Dark will be in the pole position with Sneaky Bob next to him. And they're off. And down the back straightaway, Mr. Dark has a nice lead, followed by Sneaky Bob. He's come down Pine Hill, it's still that way with Blank in third and Coots coming up fourth. And, looks like Mr. Dark flipped it and got in a little scuffle, and meanwhile Sneaky Bob spun out, got a little love tap from Blank, and Sneaky Bob will take first, Blank will take second, and there is Mr. Dark on his roof, and it looks like Coots got cut up behind him. We'll take a quick look and see exactly what happened there. Coming out of the big chicane, looks like Mr. Dark hit the wall and flipped himself over. Meanwhile, Sneaky Bob almost lost it, but ended up sneaking around him, as did Blank. But Coots couldn't avoid Mr. Dark and plowed into him, and that killed his momentum. And that's how that first lap will finish. Lap 2 now has Sneaky Bob in the pole position and Coots on his left. And they're off. Now coming down the back straightaway, Sneaky Bob has a nice lead, followed by Coots. Coming down Pine Hill, Coots is still there, and Mr. Dark in third. Well, Mr. Dark makes a play on Coots, but can't get quite by him. Meanwhile, Sneaky Bob has left everyone behind, and he will take first place. Coming down in second is Coots, and looks like Mr. Dark third and Blank fourth. Now Coots is in the pole position for lap 3 with Blank on his left. Sneaky Bob has an 8 points in the lead. And they're off. And now back straightaway, Coots has the lead now, followed by Blank. And down at Pine Hill, Coots is maintaining his lead, and looks like Sneaky Bob's trying to get past Blank. He can't. And Blank flips his car around. Looks like there's a pile. Meanwhile, Coots spins out, and here comes the rest of the group behind him. Looks like Coots will take the first place finish. And the rest of the group looks like they got cut up in the last turn. Let's go back and see what exactly happened there. Coming down the Pine Hill, looks like Sneaky Bob and Blank are fighting for a second, but Blank had the inside, so he got the second place position. But then he understeered, hit the wall, and flipped his car. Got back on his wheels, but ended up blocking both Mr. Dark and Sneaky Bob. Meanwhile, Coots goes into a spin, but he maintains his momentum and rolls on down toward the final corner. There we see the rest of the group coming, and Blank is still blocking Mr. Dark and Sneaky Bob and jamming them up in the corner for DNFs. So now we have Sneaky Bob with 8, Coots with 7, Blank 4, and Mr. Dark 2. And now Blank is in the pole with Mr. Dark on his left. Final lap. And they're off. And down the straightaway, it's a nice bunch with Blank in the lead, Coots in second. But when Mr. Dark passes Coots and puts it on Coots, Blank still maintains the lead, and here comes Sneaky Bob, squeezing by Blank and takes the win. Sneaky Bob, living up to his name, takes the win, followed by Blank and Mr. Dark and Coots. Let's go see what happened again here. As he came around the second corner, Mr. Dark did put the brakes on Coots, which put him up on the rail. Sneaky Bob slid by there and then put the brakes on Mr. Dark. Coming to the big chicane, Mr. Dark got a little momentum going, came back and tried to get past Sneaky Bob on the inside. At that point, Blank spins out a little bit, but keeps her going down the concrete straightaway, and here comes Sneaky Bob out of nowhere, in reverse, brushes by Blank, pushes him aside, and passes him to take the win. And how crucial was that win? Well, for Coots, it was everything. Because Sneaky Bob will take the win with 12, and Coots will take second with 8 points. If Blank had gotten a win, we would be facing a race-off. But as it is, Sneaky Bob and Coots will be going to the finals. Congratulations to Sneaky Bob. Congratulations to Coots. Well done, boys. We'll see you in the finals. And a big thank you to Mr. Dark and Blank from Underdogs Unleashed. It was great having you guys here, and we hope to see you again at Pacific Coast International Raceway. I'm Vinny, your host. Here are the 4 finalists for the finals coming up of the Vintage Sports Car Tournament. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you again for the finals. Have a good night.
Heureusement, pas de problème, il est toujours en tête, pas de problème pour lui, donc heureusement.